Jen, I think I have a nickname for you. I don't think I'm gonna call you Dr. J, just
Oh,
because you're tall, you're basketball talented, and Jen is actually a doctor. So she's a rock star. There, look at that, Laura. Laura, I saw that hot pink on you. Where'd you go? You're tall, you're basketball talented, and Jen is
okay.
a doctor.
Hello.
So, all right, there's Chris. Thanks for joining us, Chris. Amy, Eleanor, welcome. Look at all these ladies showing up on time. What a sign of a leader, respecting everyone's time and not wanting to miss out on anything because we got some good stuff going on tonight. Good stuff.
Always.
I can just feel it in the air. God is doing good stuff within our Mary Kay businesses. All we have to do is put forth that effort. So, anyway, welcome, everyone. Super excited to have you here. It is 7 o'clock, and we're going to wait till 7:01. Okay. We'll wait till 7:01. That gives everybody a chance. Sometimes I get on a meeting like right on the hour, and then like they've already started. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm a minute late. Anyway, welcome, Joyce.
Hello.
That doesn't have their hello. Anyone that doesn't have like their first name on the screen, I'm blowing you kisses and giving you love. Anyway, okay. So welcome. It's 7:01. It is time to rock and roll. Woo! Give yourself a round of applause for just showing up tonight. You all deserve it. Yay! Okay, my name is Jana Strunk, and we are going to have fun tonight. Donna, did you start the recording?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. And then someone else, and you already have people that can mute people out and
Yep.
spotlight and pin. Amazing. Okay, so thank you so much, ladies, for showing up. Thank you so much for investing in your future, not just your future, though, the future of the people that you haven't even met yet because you can
True.
impact lives. You have an opportunity to impact lives in this business, to change hearts, to lead people to Christ, to lead people to great skincare, to lead people to an amazing business opportunity. So thank you for showing up tonight to invest in yourself and the future you and everybody that you're going to impact in the future. All right, well, we're going to talk about announcements. And so first of all, okay, this is that prize for being a power achiever this month. This is the 700 prize. So this is a brush holder. When I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's going to be like that big. No, look how big it is. It's leather, it's stitched, it's pretty. And guess what? This is what I do with it. So yes, I do have some brushes in it, but I keep lips, eye stuff in one, and then I put lip stuff in the other. And so I just have them in my bathroom. And then when I travel, of course, I could use it as a travel case, but I love it because that way I'm not digging through all of my pencils. I'm just like, okay, I need a lip pencil, go here. I need an eye pencil or a mascara, go here. So anyway, that's my tip for being a power achiever. Don't miss out on that. Okay. 700 wholesale in the month of February. Next, Star Consultant. The quarter is less than 1 month away. March 15th is the deadline to become a Star Consultant. If you do not know how close you are to Star, reach out to your independent sales director and she will tell you where to find that. Okay. And by the way, even if you have zero wholesale in and you need to get to 1800 by the 15th of next month, we can give you ideas on how to get there. So don't miss out on that. All you have to do is be willing. Next, okay, ladies, the preferred customer program, if you participated and had Mary Kay send this catalog out to your people, you made a great decision. Great job. They are probably going to start receiving this on the 25th of this month. That's been my experience for years. Okay. So plan on contacting your people and get excited because they received a sample on page 15 and it is of the dynamic wrinkle limiter. Okay. Now, this is an extra special time to contact them because for twofold. Number one, because obviously, if they received a sample, you want to see if they've had a chance to use it. Number two, if they didn't receive a sample or if the sample got cut off, look at this, like mine did. Then you want to say, hey, can we get together so I can share that product with you? Or if they're long distance, say, you know what? I'm so sorry. If they say, oh, yeah, it's cut in half, or I didn't get a sample, say, oh my goodness, you know what? I want to make it right. Let's do this. How about I give you, I'm gonna do a BOGO deal with you because really it's a product that once you start using it, you'll be able, you see the difference as time goes on. And so when you buy one, you'll get the next one half price. How's that sound? So it's a great opportunity for you to use this as an opportunity to get together with them or an opportunity to sell that product. So that is really important. Next, career conference. Who is registered for your local conference coming up in the spring? Wave your hands. Yes. Great job, ladies. You made a fantastic decision. The contest, so there are contests. If you go on Mary Kay in Touch, and go under events, you will see the career conference contest and how you can get on stage. So there is a prize if you have one qualified personal team member before the end of February. Remember, end of February is when the contest period ends. When you get one qualified personal team member, that means they start and they have 600 wholesale in, you're going to get the Pearls of Sharing Challenge. And so you're going to get recognition for that. And you'll go into a drawing for, I think it's a Tory Burch maybe, pearl set. So it's really cool. So let's definitely do that. Next, the last announcement that I have for tonight. A lot of people, let's see, last quarter there was something that happened with the preferred customer program, and Mary Kay wanted to credit people that have already paid for the preferred customer program. And so they were sending out a Visa card, like a Visa debit card. If you're not signed up for direct deposit, okay? Why would you be signed up for direct deposit with Mary Kay? Well, if you have a team member or Mary Kay ever has to pay you money, it's a great way for you to get your money. Okay. I get direct deposit every month, my paycheck from like team building and things, and my bonuses show up in my checking account. Okay. That's the way that we suggest because the card I have heard has some stipulations. If it's not used or it goes inactive, then it kind of charges fees on it or kind of will take money off of it. Okay. Number one, if you got a card, don't throw it away. Go use the money off of it. Number two, you'll want to go ahead and probably sign up for the, to connect that so you have a direct deposit. I'm going to show you right now how to do those things. The other thing is your social security number. When you sign up as a new beauty consultant, recently they stopped asking for the social security number. You don't want a bunch of taxes in case you are getting commissions and stuff. You don't want stuff to be, responsible for that later. So just go ahead because they'll take things out at a different level. Just put your social security number in there. That's just the easy thing to do. Okay. So I'm going to show y'all how to do that. All right, here we go. All right. Once you get on Mary Kay in Touch, I've got to move this thing right here real quick. Okay, everybody see my screen? Give me a thumbs up.
Yes.
All right. Okay, up here, do you see that picture of Jana? You'll see a picture of you. So you'll click on your profile and then you'll click on My Account. Once you're on My Account, you'll want to scroll down to the bottom. And here it says My SSN. Okay, see that right there? So you'll click My SSN and you can add your social security number on there if it's not on there. And next it said My Payment Preferences. So you can click on your payment preferences and add your direct deposit information. Okay? All right. Any questions about that? All right, I'm going to go over that one more time real quick. Okay, go up here where your profile is, click on it and click My Account. And then scroll all the way to the bottom and it says My SSN and My Payment Preferences. Okay? All right, ladies. Okay, next, it's time to hear from some of the amazing, most powerful leaders that are on our call tonight. So, first of all, we're going to talk, I'm here from our top three. So, number three, okay, let's do a drum roll. Number three, from the Donna Bay Scott unit, Teresa Vernon. Woo! Congratulations. Teresa Vernon has 424 points for the week. And so, Teresa, let me spotlight you here real quick. Teresa, I would love to hear, what did you do this week that you think you did more of to be more productive in your Mary Kay business?
I did blessing bags, which was a lot of fun. Handing out those. That was fun. People enjoy getting those. It put a smile on my face, and I made contacts with people.
So, can you tell us what was in your blessing bag?
Well, Donna, my wonderful director, she's developed the makeup playground. Is it makeup playground, Donna?
Product playground,
Okay, product playground.
whatever. Beauty
Yeah.
playground.
So I made a little, a little card to put in there with my little code so they could go directly to the playground. And then I put a sample in there. And then, of course, I put chocolate. Chocolate warms everybody's
Wow.
heart. Mhm.
That
Yeah.
is amazing. Okay, I love that idea. And if you are from my Mary Kay family, that's our Beauty Solutions Lounge. And if you don't know what we're talking about, independent sales directors, reach out to Donna because you're missing out. So that is awesome. Congratulations. And Teresa, I did notice that you probably ordered the spring products. Did you
Oh, I
stock?
did.
Very good. You also did some warm chatting
Mhm.
and you did some booking. So great job. Fantastic.
Thank
Okay,
you.
next, we are going to hear from our number two consultant for the week. She had 807 points from the Jessica Harvey unit, Samantha Rodriguez. Woo! Yay! Samantha, where I know you're on here. Samantha, can you unmute?
Hello, hello.
Hi, Samantha. Okay, so Samantha, you're not driving, right?
Yeah, I'm in the passenger side.
Oh, okay, you're on the passenger side. Okay, sounds great. Well, Samantha, I noticed that you had like this week like 10 to 15 referrals. You had a party, you saw faces, you did interviews. What did you do this week? Tell us a little bit about what you did this week to really work your business so for full circle because that's really powerful.
I just stepped out of my comfort zone and just started texting, calling, and asking. Um, and Jessica actually pushed me to make an appointment for my first party. So I had three people attend and just got referrals from them.
Very good.
Mhm.
So you did your first party, Samantha. Congratulations. So
Thank you.
what surprised you about doing that first party? Did anything surprise you? Was it easier than you thought?
It
Or
absolutely was. I was so nervous, even being in front of people I knew and comfortable with normally.
uh-huh.
And I got it over and done with, closed it, and I felt so great afterward.
That
Um,
is so good. That was going to be
mhm.
my next question. I was going to ask you after you had accomplished that and got the courage to do it and you conquered it, how did that feel?
It felt great, and now just getting the referrals is just gonna roll me into more bookings and just get the ball going.
That is awesome. Samantha, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being courageous. Thank you so much for taking that step. You are a champion.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate everything you guys are doing for us.
You're welcome. Okay. Number 1 for the week. This beautiful lady had 1,106 points this week. And she is from the Judy Roman unit. Her name is Becky Osborne. Woo-hoo! Great job, Becky. We cannot wait to hear from you. So, Becky, I'm going to pin you here real quick. So, this is what I noticed from Becky's week. She had like 20 to 40 referrals. You had 5 meeting guests. Is that right?
No,
And
not
you
meeting. I had 5. Oh, did I do something wrong? No, that's not right points. Hold on, let me get my glasses on.
You're good. This was just a glance over. So
Yeah. I had 4. I saw 4 faces. And got lots of referrals and
awesome.
booked some parties. In fact, I forgot to add some, so I'll add those next week. And then had some interviews.
I saw that you had interviews. You ordered the new spring product. You did an accountability call. That is awesome. So what do you feel like has helped you become more successful in working full circle?
Jessica is my adoptee director. I think everybody knows that, but Jessica is my adoptee director, and we have a sheet that we just follow, and it's get the referrals, get the booking, get the interviews. It just all goes and flows really easily together, like Samantha said, and it just makes it easy to do full circle and not forget. Otherwise,
I love that.
Sheet, I would forget.
I love that. Is that the same sheet that we are all using, Jessica, for points, or is there something different that you have, Jessica?
I have a sheet during the closing, the party close, and it asks them guess 6 questions, and then it asks for referrals at the back. So it helps consultants work full circle.
Okay.
So yeah,
I got that.
with you guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
Definitely. I've got one of those as well. I was just making sure that you weren't using something like magical, because we always have to share. So anyway, that's awesome. Well, let's give Becky another round of applause. Becky, congratulations. And you know what? Tracking is a big deal, because a tracked number grows. And so if you know how many you're booking, you know what your goal is, you know how many you're booking, you know how many you're holding, then you're definitely going places. So yay. All right. Congratulations, ladies. I'm going to pass it off to Donna, I believe.
Yes. Okay. We are going to hear from National Sales Director Bridget Shaw. So let me get everything started. Okay, here we go.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, wow. I am so excited to be with you. My name is Bridget Shaw, National Sales Director. And when I got the call from Karen to be one of the speakers for Boss Babes 2025 and Blazing the Trail Edition, of course I said yes, because this program has just been so valuable for so many people. And so, yes, again, Karen, thank you for putting out and producing this amazing program. So you guys, let me tell you, when I started my Mary Kay business, I was in my 20s. My husband and I were both finishing up degrees. I was finishing my accounting degree. He was in seminary. We were both working full-time jobs. We had a 1-year-old. And so we had to figure out how to make a lot of things work. I met National Sales Director Emeritus Kathy Halou while I was on vacation. And I was in the midst of trying to figure out life. I wanted more. I wanted more money. I wanted flexibility and friends, all the things that Mary Kay had to offer. I just didn't know anything about Mary Kay. And so when she approached me, it was almost like a fast no, but I'm so grateful that my husband was there and nudged me and said, you should try this business, because it has become very much a family business. And so I will tell you that when I came home to start my business, I found that there was a little hiccup for me. And this was my blazing of the trail, you guys. My hiccup was that I worked from 3 until 11 because I went to school in the morning. And my husband worked midnight because he went to school in the morning so that someone would be there with Kayla after, I guess it was aftercare, daycare, something, I don't know. But anyway, and so our schedules were not traditional. And at that time, everything that was done for training and for recognition, all the things that were in place to build a business, those things happened while I was at work. And so we had to create a way for me to stay connected. And it really came down to sheer will and desire. I'm so grateful that my recruiter was able to paint a vision of what Mary Kay would do for my family. I'm so grateful that my adoptive sales director, Agnes Stewart at the time, taught me how to create an anchor and hold on. And what I mean by that is I created a desire and a goal board of what it was I wanted from my Mary Kay business. And I so wanted to be able to work full time and to bring home an executive income. And so the visualization of that anchor was that whenever things didn't feel like they were going the way I wanted them to go, I was anchored. And then the vision part of what Mary Kay had to offer, my recruiter, her lifestyle, her beliefs were aligned with mine. God first, family second, career third, just like Mary Kay, the business, opportunity to model. And so all of those things created a very strong desire for me. So what I'm saying is, as you're blazing the trail for your business, you've got to figure out what it is that you really, really, really want. And that way you become unshakable, right? Because when you're building a business, you're going to have unexpected things that will come up. And that is when you need an anchor. And so for me, in blazing this trail of figuring out how to work my business and stay connected, even though I was unable to go to events, I had to find different ways. And so I had to find a way to stay plugged into my leader. So you can imagine there were a lot of phone calls, there were a lot of emails going out. And whenever I held an appointment, I would call her after the appointment, tell her the things that I love, tell her the things that I wanted to change. We do a little quick tweak and I'd go back out in the field again and work. And so really, I had to figure out how to stay connected, even though I wasn't going to the success meeting. I listened to a lot of CDs and tapes. Oh my gosh, I'm aging myself, but you guys know what I mean. I listened to a lot of training segments from people who were where I wanted to be. Anytime the company offers an opportunity for you to be in front of people who are really blazing the trail with their businesses, that is what I mean when I say plug in to your leader and those who are where you want to be. Next, I had to create a tight schedule because I was in school, so I had to study. I had time with my child. I was working full time. And so a tight schedule for me was if I was going to go to a success meeting, I had that time blocked out. And, if I was going to hold a class or a party, I had that time blocked out. And when there was Bible study, I had that time blocked out, right? So my schedule was tight. When I said I was going to do something, I was doing it. If I had a party that canceled, I would then do customer care calls or a sell-a-thon. I used to call it a sell-a-thon. So in that hour time that I would have been doing a party, I would instead do a sell-a-thon and do customer care calls or selling games with my customers. But if it was a time for me to work, I was going to work. If it was a time for me to play, I was going to play with no regrets because my schedule was always so tight. I always stayed organized. That's my next point. Stay organized. Let me tell you, one of my girlfriends would always say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right? And so I always had my trays. This sounds really small, but it was such a big deal for someone who had such a busy schedule. But I always had my trays ready to go. I always had my starter kit cleaned and ready to go. When I came home from one party, I took the time to set it up for the next party. And so when it was time to go, I didn't have to get it ready. I could just pick it up and leave. I kept my products organized. Now listen, I'm not telling you that you need to spend hours organizing product, because as quick as I was organizing it, it was leaving my shelf as well. But I kept things organized. I kept things in place. If someone wanted to stop by, there was a visual that they could see all the products that I have. And it was a lot of times that I would upsell. So it was just a matter of me staying organized and ready at all times. And then I was very disciplined. I kind of touched on that already. You know, sometimes I worked 2 hours a week, and then I was eventually able to move it up to 4 hours a week. And eventually I got up to probably as much as 15 hours a week, working my business very, very part-time. And so when I say you have to be disciplined with your time, that's what I mean, you guys. Blazing the trail in a business when you've never seen another person in your family be an entrepreneur, when you're not really able to be in the same city as your recruiter. Discipline with your time is crucial, because we can get inside of our heads and we can start to be resentful of the time that we're spending building our businesses. Or when we're having playtime or free time with our family, we're worried about what we should be doing in our businesses. And that's not how it works. And so the discipline for me was really strict. I say strict, but not, it was in a weekly plan sheet. It was always listed. My family knew what I was going to be doing, when I was going to be doing it. And that way, you know, we could organize our life around, you know, my schedule of school, work, building a Mary Kay business. It was all in one place so that we could organize and be disciplined with it. And it passed on to my children. They were able to create that same kind of discipline and tight schedule for their lives in school and sports and things like that. And then that just trickles right on down to what I was going to share next. Include your family in everything. Everything. My kids were able to help me put labels on the back of my products. They were able to help me bag the products. They knew that, you know, we were working towards a fabulous trip for the family, or we were working on a new electronic device for the family. So they always felt like they were connected. But in that process of helping the family to build our Mary Kay business, they got a lot of skill sets that they're able to use today. So when I think about blazing a trail for you as a beauty consultant, it is really going to be whatever you have to do that is different, that looks different from the way it's being laid out. Right now, it might be the fun of being able to work your business and do it in person, and at the same time have someone else that's watching and they're virtual. I love working that way. You know, I used to take a facial with me to a party. Now I can do a party in someone's home and then set it up where I have someone else that is watching virtually and building. Just being able to create different ways. And as you do that in selling the product, people who are watching you are also going to start to think, wow, this is going to be something that I can create and put into my life, and I can work this differently for me. So not only are you going to be selling product and building customers, but by blazing this trail of doing things differently, the way that it fits your family, you're also going to be able to teach another woman how to build a business for her family. Okay? So I'm just telling you, be a boss babe, be a bad chick, blaze a trail, and do it the way you need to do it to have an incredible Mary Kay journey.
Okay, that was great.
Awesome. Go ahead. Are you going, Donna? Me. Awesome, you guys. Nice job. We're listening to that. Sorry, I was like, Donna, are you saying something? Let's hear from you guys, as many as you can, as many of you as we can, of what stood out to you. I learned so much. I have like a whole page of notes of just things I was like, yes, yes, yes. So let's hear from a few of you to share what you learned. And you can raise your hand, or you can unmute, or you can react. I think I can see all of you on one screen. So who wants to share? All right, how about Linda Cruz? I saw your hand first.
Hello, ladies. Thank you again for putting this together. It's so awesome. But I love the fact it just didn't occur to me, but she was like, why don't I do that? When I'm having a party, have someone else watching it, have a team member watching it. It's like, duh. I love that. I love that idea. And I think I have one coming up this weekend. I'm going to implement that.
Yes, thank you for sharing, Linda. Yes, we always say like they learn while you earn. So you can have people watching you and training with you. So perfect. Thank you for sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw Becky, your hand.
I was going to say that, so thank you. And also just kind of visualize the anchor. And that just kind of, I mean, I seriously want to visualize the anchor and, just to keep everything where it needs to be, not going all over the place. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I like how she said that she, anchors to her why and her desire. So great, great job for saying that. And she's unshakable. Did you guys hear that? She's like, I'm unshakable. When your why is, you're so strong, you're connected to your why, then, nothing stands in your way because you're just unshakable and out there doing some great things. Yes. Anybody else want to share?
I'd like to share real quick something. Just real quick. Did you hear how she said that she contacted her director after her appointments so they could tweak little things? Ladies, that's what your director does. Your director can help you tweak things to reduce that learning curve.
Yes.
To make you as successful as you can be.
Yes, thank you, Jana. I know I wrote that down too, like start it. I love that. And looks like Eleanor wrote in the comments, she loved when we said to stay organized, stay ready, so I don't have to get ready and let my family know what I'm doing at all times. Yes, just keeping that weekly plan sheet right on your fridge or wherever it needs to be so that everyone can see what's going on at any time. And you're staying organized. And did you guys hear how she has such a busy life and she's able to get those things done too? Okay, awesome. Let's go to, I don't know who was first, but let's go to Laura and then Lisa.
I liked how she said, block the time and then do it. Because I, a lot of times, block the time, but then I do something else and not do it.
Yes, very true. Yeah, when you're staying organized on what's happening in that time, it's like, I got to do this and I got to do this. I got to check on my PCP people. We'll put it in your calendar for that day, when it's like time to follow up or our leads and everything. So putting that into our calendar. So thank you, Laura, for sharing that. And how about Lisa?
A couple of things. I liked how she said that she had her products ready so that her customers, if they stopped by, had a visual, and that's many times when she would upscale. And then also the way that she used her time, she was disciplined, and if the party got canceled, she used it to have a sell-a-thon or do the customer care call. So she stuck to it and made the best use of her time.
Yes. And that's when your family really takes your business seriously too. That's what I found in my journey too. It's like when something gets canceled, I'm not just saying, okay, it's canceled, let's go do something fun. Because then they're going to be like, okay, did your party get canceled? Did it get canceled? Did it cancel? And right. So if you're disciplined and you're like, okay, it got canceled, but got rescheduled, but in that time I can, book some more leads, reach out to some more people. I love how she said the sell-a-thon. So thank you for bringing those out too, Lisa. Yes, so true. Gosh, that was such a good speaker. Who's ready to go out and blaze a trail tonight and tomorrow? It's like we're super pumped now after hearing that. Awesome. All right. I didn't see any other hands, so I'm going to give it away to Amy. Take it away.
Okay, great. Okay, I am going to be sharing our Bible verse and then doing a closing. All right, let's start with our Bible verse. It comes from Psalms 37, verse 5. You have a version of it in your packet, so I picked a version that's the version of it that comes from the New Living Translation. And it says, commit everything you do to the Lord. Trust him, and he will help you. And this verse encourages us to trust in God and seek his guidance in all aspects of our life. Remember that trusting God is a lifestyle choice. It involves bringing him in for all of our daily decisions. When we do this and we rely on God's wisdom and timing, we can be assured that he will take action on our behalf. I love that it's not just about, having the faith in God, but also that we know he will take action for us. And so we've all done, you guys have done a great job doing the wrap up and kind of finishing up and sharing what you got. So thank you all for joined in. And even if you weren't somebody who wanted to raise your hand and speak out, I hope you all, I know you all got something great from that. It was kind of one of our shorter speakers, I feel like tonight, but it was a powerful message. So it's a blessing that we were all here. I have one last thing I'd like to share, and it's a poem. This poem came to my mind last week during our speaker, and I've looked all week. It's a poem I used to share at the end of my meetings at least once a month because it's one of my favorites from Mary Kay. So several of you probably have already heard it, but I could not find it, and I've searched everywhere, my computer, all the places where it should be, I couldn't find it. And finally, right before the meeting, I had given up and I decided, let me just Google it. Well, guess what? Google found it right away. So this is a Mary Kay poem. And like I said, if whether it's the first time you're hearing it or the 21st time you're hearing it, I think it's always been a great reminder to me. So I'll close with this. It's called Maybe She Needs Me. It had been a long day and I was finishing a task. So as I hurried past her, that little voice said, ask. Oh, not today, I told myself. I'm tired and it shows. Besides, I could look foolish and it's likely she'll say no. While drifting off to sleep that night, I saw her face again. I wondered what her life was like, her dreams, her needs, her pain. What if she'd been praying for a friendly word or a smile? The chance to meet somebody that would just go that extra mile. What if she'd been looking for a break, an open door? Was this the opportunity that she'd been praying for? I saw the cars she would not drive, the rings she would not wear, because I would not risk myself to stop and ask to share. So what if what I had offered her was not her cup of tea? That was a choice for her to make. How selfish could I be? When all my dreams are realized, I don't want to feel regret for the lives I didn't touch and change, the no's that I didn't get. Oh, let me be the true go give and let my mission be, not do I need her, but maybe she needs me. All right, thank you all for joining us once again. I'm so proud of all of you for giving up all the other things you could have been doing and just being here with us. So thanks, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, baby. That was so good. Have a great week, ladies.
Thanks, everyone who shared.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye, Judy.